Hey, what is going on YouTube? I have a UU game for you today, and yeah, this was probably my best game. It's not a bad game, but last night this was probably my best game. I kind of had an off night yet last night. I just was not playing the greatest. Kind of disappointed in that, but anyway, looking at his team, I'm thinking he lead off with Empoleon because he can just ice beam my Gligar. Or I wasn't thinking about this at the time, but now I realize since he does lead off with Roserade, could carry HP Ice, and that could be bad to my Gligar. So I just send out Rotom, just because if he did decide to go out the Empoleon, I could just Volt Switch on it, and even if it's anything else, I could just Volt Switch out. So I Volt Switch out, and go into Chandler, knowing that Roserade can't do anything to Chandler. So he goes for a Sludge Bomb. It's not going to do anything because it's resisted. And now I should have went for Fire Blast here because he only has Arcanine that can take Fire Blast, but I figured it'd be so obvious that I would go for Fire Blast. So I went for Shadow Ball because it can hit anything hard but the Empoleon and Scrafty. But it just looked like a 90% chance of him going into Arcanine, so that's why I went for Shadow Ball. And it is Choice Spec Chandler, so it would have done a massive amount even if it was Fire Blast. So I should have went for Fire Blast no matter what. So I go into Blastoise because I know he's going to get his rocks up, and I just want to scare him out. So I switch out because I know he's probably going to switch out. I switch into Heracross because I have a good oh, that's right, because I knew he was going to go into Miss Magus because it was a spin blocker. So, knowing that I had Pursuit on Heracross, I could pretty much Pursuit trap him. I'm pretty sure Pursuit would have KO'd this thing even if it didn't switch out, so due to its fragile defense. So, that's why I did that. That's why I went to Heracross. And he sends out Scrafty now, and I'm locked into Pursuit, so really nothing I can do. And I shouldn't have went into Gligar. I think I was thinking like maybe I can Toxic it, or do I go for Stealth Rocks? No, I don't go for Stealth Rocks. I don't know, maybe Gligar didn't have Stealth Rocks. I don't know. Okay. just forget that. So I switch out. I mean, I should have went for Rocks there if I had them, but I don't know. I switch out. I go into my Rotom. Not sure why. Maybe he had Roserade out. I wasn't paying attention to that portion of the video, but anyway, I do go into Roserade, and I go into Rotom, and I go into Chandler because once again he can just wall Roserade, and I'm gonna go for the Fire Blast this time, not over predicting, and he stays in. I don't know why he would stay in. I just don't know why. Maybe he thought since Roserade has high special defense, he can take a Fire Blast, but even if my Chandler was Choice Scarfed, I'm pretty sure he can't take a Fire Blast from Chandler because it has very high special attack. So he goes into his Elf, and his Elf outspeeds me, and it could be Choice Scarfed or it could not be Choice Scarfed, and I don't know. It could be a Nasty Plot set or a Choice Scarf set. So I can't tell because as Elves normally outspeed Chandler. So now he shows off that he's the Nasty Plot set. I go for the Protect just to scout if it was a Scarf set or not. I should not have done that. I should have just directly went for the attack. But I don't, and he shows me that he's Nasty Plot. So that's not good at my part. I go for the Body Slam, hoping to get a Parahax, which doesn't really matter because all I had to do was just sack my Lilicki to get a free switch into a Scarfed Pokemon. And I really have nothing to do except for going for another Body Slam. I just went for a Wish just for the hell of it, basically. And right here is where I made my biggest misplay. I should have went for Mega Horn, even if it would miss, but I was scared that it would miss, and I was pretty confident that Pursuit would KO it anyway, but it doesn't, and if he did not get Parahaxed right there, I would have just lost the game. But he did get Parahaxed, and that just gave me, that was just so lucky. It just gave me the game. It threw the game back in my direction. So he goes into Scrafty, I'm locked into Pursuit, and I have to switch out because of that. I go into Blastoise knowing that he's going to set up, and most likely set up, because I still don't know what set this is, but now I know it's a DD set. So I go into Blastoise, he knows that I'm just going to roar him out, so he's going to get a crunch off just to get some damage off. I go for the roar, like I said, and I roar in his Arcanine, and I don't know, he hasn't sent this thing in yet, so I don't know what kind of Arcanine it is, and I was pretty sure I could take a Flare Blitz from this thing. I wasn't sure, but well, that kind of doesn't make sense. That's a contradiction. I was pretty sure that I was gonna take a Flare Blitz from this thing. I was pretty confident in that, and I do. And I wasn't sure if this Scald would take him out, but it actually does take him out, because I wasn't sure what Blastoise's special attack was. I'm pretty sure it's around 230, because I know his defense is around 250 and his special defense is just above 300, so I wasn't sure about his special attack, but I think it's around 230-ish. So it does take the Arcanine out, and he sends in his Scrafty to finish me off, and that just leads me into my Heracross being able to sweep the rest of his team with a close combat. So that's game. That was a good game. Like I said, I'll post his link in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, please subscribe, that would be awesome. I don't know, for the next few days, I'm not sure if I'll be posting many Wi-Fi videos, because I don't have any more left to post. That means I have to get more, and I don't know if I'll have the time because of school and stuff. I do have a lot of Nuzlocke challenge recordings published, rendered, so I should have some of those posted, and that's all I wanted to say. Like I said, just leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more, and see you guys next time. Peace.